Yeah.
And we've lost our ice tower again.
To what? What's killing the ice tower? Is it because we're in a desert?
Well, then that wouldn't explain why everything else died, would it? This tower is standing in quicksand 2 out of 15.
Yeah, I'm concerned about that.
Might be worth paying attention to.
I feel like after 15 rounds, it might just sink into the quicksand.
Interesting. That's going to be costly.
Should we... Maybe not right now. Actually, maybe right now. On this spot here... Might be worth getting another illager for here. Just in case that illager tower does disappear.
Yeah. I think do that now.
I think we shouldn't upgrade that until we know what happens when it gets to turn 15. Or
I'm wondering if this cactus is what's caused an issue with this ice tower.
Possibly, yeah. And yeah, this illager has just enough range to reach this part of the path.
Yeah. I think we're going to have to accept a lack of ice tower. Because we need to get stuff ready for the next entrance opening next wave.
Yeah, I think getting the second illager instead of upgrading is probably worth doing.
So next wave a new entrance will open, we're anticipating, so we need something ready to put down for it.
Right. Do you want to change it to normal speed now? Just so we're prepared. Okay. Or should we get, what, 2 witches?
Yeah, I think so. We can't afford a witch and an ocelot, so...
Do we also want to place down a couple of villagers before it gets too late?
Maybe.
Because I think you said there was a space at the top of that.
There's a space at the top of the temple.
Okay. There we go. We have our villager overlord watching over us. Right. So it's on normal speed. I've got witches ready. Are we assuming it's going to be this one here?
I'm hoping it will be this one, but we have to be prepared for the others.
A witch can go on this corner and probably here, and then an ocelot here in a bit.
Yeah.
Although we've got to be careful of the cacti.
Wasn't this one?
Nope.
It was over here.
There we go. Panic placing, but...
It's already been destroyed.
So it's because these are cactus-headed ones. I think. Some of these enemies have cactuses on their heads.
Yeah.
And the witch just didn't have enough time to build up its health.
Well, these are going to get out, because we don't have anything down here to defend.
I pressed zoom out instead of place tower. That was a mistake. Right.
A lot is getting through.
See what else I can do to stop these getting through.
Also, got to remember these ones are now going past the Thorns Tower.
Yeah, and it gives all the enemies thorns, doesn't it?
Which means they're going to start attacking the fire tower.
Yeah,
I think chicken towers are really going to be worth it, honestly.
Yeah, it's already starting to lose health. So what?
There's not a nice number of places for chicken towers.
Should we get a chicken tower here? Or on the quicksand, possibly? I'm thinking on the quicksand. I don't know what its range is.
I'd assume far. It would be useless if it wasn't.
Yeah, where's the shop?
It's range very far, 10. I think that's the same as the super beacon.
So I think on that on that quicksand, because it's not a major tower and it's not too expensive, and we're not really going to upgrade it much. So I might give it. Oh, I was going to give it some hit points, but we don't have 20 gold.
Problem is, it is going to heal this speed tower, presumably.
Yeah, but the speed tower isn't much of an issue. The thorn tower is the issue.
Yeah, unless creepers get through here and explode it, there's...
Yeah. I think we could get an ice tower just before the speed tower. And that'll kind of delay it a bit.
I'd quite like to get this ice tower back.
Yeah.
We can afford... No, we can't afford anything at the moment.
We can now.
I'm going to put this ice tower back down.
Yeah, might need to boost its health a little bit.
Well, I'm thinking we probably need to be considering another chicken tower over here to heal these things.
On this corner here, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
that's not
this
bad idea.
almost useless tile.
Actually, yeah, the range is good enough that it'll cover possibly to this illager.
Should still hit the illager, maybe. And this is almost useless for every tower.
Yeah. Yeah. How much was the chicken? 200?
I think so. Can almost afford it.
That's a
Shall I
chicken tower.
Speed it up again?
Yeah.
So that we're not here all
Stick that
day.
in there.
Oh, it doesn't quite hit the illager.
Oh. Yeah, and I don't think upgrading it's going to increase its range, unfortunately.
Upgrading is more strength, which would not be a bad thing, but...
No. Right, we need to put more on this path, because there's still a few things getting through to the blaze.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it'd be nice
an
to kill
upgrade on the fire wouldn't go amiss.
True, but it's better to get them before they get to the Thorns Tower, I think.
We can afford an ice.
Do we want to stick an ice on this middle bit here? Because I don't think it's useful for much else.
Yeah, keep
It's
it...
a bit of an odd spot.
If it freezes them at the start, it will hold them in the range of the witch for a tiny bit longer.
And it is potentially in the path of this opening up and becoming an entrance, but it's an ice tower. It's not expensive.
It's cheap.
It's 50 gold. And yeah, it is helping quite a lot already, I think.
That was a small wave.
This illager is on 8 out of 15 for the quicksand.
I feel like it's been around more than 8 waves. Oh no,
Yeah.
no, maybe it has only been 8 waves. It was probably around wave 11 we bought it.
Yeah, it would have been, because it wasn't too long before we're expecting the other path to open. Which makes me think we're on wave 20. We might want to start prepping for wave 25.
Yeah.
Which I'm fairly sure is going to be
Do
this
we want to
path.
go in and put an ocelot on the old
Oh, yeah.
path 2 that we never got round to putting an ocelot on?
I'll grab one now. Oh. The speed tower
Fire
destroyed.
and speed, so that's not bad, but it did also destroy our fire tower. That's impressive,
Yeah.
because they were covered by a chicken.
I guess the chicken wasn't strong enough. Ocelot on
The
the
chicken is in quicksand, so I don't want to upgrade it.
So I put the ocelot right next to the spawn.
Yeah, that's what we'd left that slot for.
Yeah.
We don't have anything sparing on this path now, though.
No. I think if we were to put something else down, we should put it here. Where it's before
Yeah,
the
we don't want
Thorns
them to
Tower.
catch thorns, really.
I mean, we have 270
Or here.
gold. We can afford a couple of towers if we want.
I think a fire would be good, although we can't really put it with the ice. Unless it goes on the quicksand.
I mean, again, it's not an expensive tower.
No.
Or we could get we could get a fire tower and a support tower. Fire tower here, support tower back here, and that'll cover the witches. One of the witches, fire and ice, and maybe the ocelot as well if we're lucky.
So, fire, support.
Yeah, it doesn't quite get to the ocelot, but it'll cover these 3 and whatever we put here, which would be quite nice. So yeah, I think we need to keep an eye on this
Then we need to
path.
buy stuff for the next entrance to open up.
Yeah, I think we can be fairly sure that as that's the only other visible entrance, we can put stuff there.
Yeah.
I mean, a bit mean if it wasn't.
Figure the invisible one will be last. Oh, we can. There is a slot here to put a tower.
Slot where? I've lost you. Oh, there. Probably
in
another
this-
villager.
In this room.
Oh, in the actual room. Maybe
Yeah,
it's-
inside.
Maybe a support tower, but probably a villager.
I don't think the support tower there would actually reach anything, honestly. By the looks of it.
I'd say a villager. I am going to upgrade our current villager. Before it gets too far in. But we probably could afford a villager in that little house if you wanted.
Let's get a villager. And then, what have we got? We've got 174, so it's not quite enough for the witch for the new path. I think that'll be the next
But
purchase.
yes. Yeah, I think definitely that's the next one to do. Plus, there is a shop hidden in this house here.
There is, yes.
It's a bit of an awkward one. But yeah, I think
the shops are just dotted around wherever, aren't they?
There are no more zombies getting through. We've lost half our lives, I think.
Which is not ideal.
But we've not lost any in a while.
We're about halfway through.
Yeah.
We're 2/5 through, so...
I was going to put the witch down there, assuming it is going to be that path.
It's a safe bet, isn't it? I think get the Ocelot when we can as well.
Yeah. Probably, maybe end of this round, because the stuff's still going, or...
Well, we can get it now.
Okay. Ocelot. On that one there. Oh, explosions.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it, but it was right next to the witch, so we should be fine.
Yeah.
How's that Illager doing? How many
12 out of 15. It's going to run out just after the new entrance opens.
That's not ideal, because that's suddenly going to become twice as important.
True, but with the new entrance we'll get more mobs through, so we'll get more gold. So we will be able to replace it.
I think the next thing we do is buy an Illager ready to replace that the moment it breaks.
Yeah, because even if we don't place it there, we can place it here. And it's still quite
there's still a good spot for it, and
actually, maybe over on this corner here, because it's within range of the chicken tower.
Well, we still want to put something here, don't we? And the village, the Illager, it's 750, but only having to buy it every 15 rounds isn't the worst.
True. I don't know.
We're going to still want something on this slot, I reckon.
Yeah, it's a valuable slot, but I think it has more use when it's an AOE. And that would only work if we upgrade this Illager. I think
maybe the Illager here and something. I mean, I don't know what else we could put in. Not a lot of stuff is AOE initially, though. That's the problem. I mean, maybe it would be more worth having this be an ice tower, really cheap, instantly AOE, and it will hold stuff in the path of this Illager.
What about a lightning tower? Costs 500, and it is pretty good AOE.
They're not AOE initially, are they? I didn't think.
They are. I'm fairly sure they are. It just brings down a lightning strike. How is that not going to be AoE? It's like the creeper does low damage, but it does make them explode. I don't know. Maybe ice would work. Ice is pretty safer.
I think ice to hold in, and it's a lot cheaper than the lightning.
True.
I mean, 50 every 15 rounds is not a problem, really, is it?
Yeah. We can afford to give it a couple of upgrades.
So next Illager will go here, and an ice here.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the chicken tower heals increases each tower in its range health 1 by 1 every round.
Oh, that's still pretty good. So if we
when there's more than one mob with
thorns.
thorns, yeah. So when there's more than one mob with thorns, that becomes an issue.
Yeah, but it's slowly building them up. I think.
I mean, it's only 80 to actually upgrade it.
Only 80?
Oh no, sorry, I clicked it and it clicked the ice tower. It's 500 to upgrade it.
Yeah.
That was nowhere near the ice tower. 500 to upgrade it. Do you want to get the Illager?
Well, I'm just thinking we're on by 25. We're going to have something new spawning in.
Yeah, that's why I suggested you want to get the Illager, because, as well, this is going to destroy itself in 2 waves.
So
an Illager here.
Illager here.
Now.
Okay.
And then, in 2 waves' time, we'll be putting an ice tower here.
Assuming it does disappear with the quicksand.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, this has become a spawn. So that's fine.
And it feels a fair assumption that it will disappear with quicksand. This is quite a tough wave.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Stuff almost got past our fire tower over here. It just didn't. I'm going to give this fire tower an upgrade.
Yeah, I think
on quicksand.
We could do with something here on this spot. Maybe an Illager here, actually.
Maybe another Illager. We can afford another Illager.
Yeah. Do you wanna? Shall I grab that now?
Yeah. Oh, that's a purple coin. Let's not pick that up.
This corner here.
The chicken has laid an egg.
Interesting.
It gave me 50 gold.
The chicken is a villager.
The chicken lays eggs, which give 50 gold.
That's pretty
good. The other chicken laid an egg. The other chicken's laid an egg. There's another 50 gold.
I'm going to upgrade the villager in the house.
Yeah. And then...
Yeah.
The Illager tower has been destroyed, so I'll buy an ice tower to put in its place.
So yeah, we were right in our assumption. The chicken tower's on 11 out of 15. However, it's not actually healing anything currently.
Yeah, I don't really care if that dies at the moment.
No.
I'm just going to give both ice towers a bit of an upgrade.
So this fire tower that you upgraded recently is standing in quicksand.
Yeah, I was aware of that, but given it was our last line of defence on that path, I felt it was more worth the sort of 150 it was to upgrade at the moment.
Do we want to upgrade this Illager tower next?
Yeah, I think so.
Because it covers all of this arc.
I don't know, we're halfway through. Halfway through the level.
We've not lost any lives in a while. You've not lost anything in the last 10 rounds at least, I don't think.
It's the rainbow skeletons.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Shall I? Oh, we can upgrade the Illager.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do that.
Trying to keep an eye on what's happening on every path at the moment and see which one we need to most urgently do something with.
Well, I was thinking this ice tower could probably do with an upgrade or two.
Yeah, remember that might be destroyed, but that's not going to be for another 8 waves.
And it is still quite cheap to upgrade. Oh, it's coins. 500. There we go.
What's the upgrade cost on the villages for the next upgrade?
400, I think. So probably upgrade.
I'm just wondering, they'd only be worth one more upgrade, but given we're only halfway through.
I'm pressing it with the upgrade button.
Worked when I did it.
I can't upgrade anymore. But I think at the start of this next round, probably upgrading the other one.
Yeah, that's what I'm coming over here to do. I think we'll leave it at that, but given we were only halfway through the game, and we had the money to do it, it was probably a safe bet. I
think it might be worth upgrading our witches. Because they're pretty key towers. So I'm going to upgrade this one on path 3. My numbering system of the path is confusing.
Yeah, we number them in the order they opened, but...
Because it could be path 1, because it's the furthest left. Or it could be path 4, because it's the furthest right. But we don't know what the other path is.
I don't know if you've looked at the walls. Above each entrance there is an upwards pointing arrow, and above the exit there is a downwards pointing arrow. This has been the same on every map.
Yeah.
Which does actually kind of help you from a distance see where the entrances are. Obviously the tower doesn't have one, but then you've got the diamond of yellow stained clay on the tower entrance, which I think signifies that it will open.
Yeah. I think it's intentionally subtle.
Well, the other thing we can consider, it's quite possible that when the pyramid opens, stuff will spawn in there. There'll be 2 tower points in there.
True.
May well be 2 tower slots in there, which would be Witch and Ocelot, standard starting towers.
Well, I have just realised we've got an empty slot here.
Yeah.
Maybe a fire tower would be quite good for that slot.
Potentially, yeah. To go with the ice.
What else have we got? What else?
I think we had a witch there at one point.
Can we have a lightning tower here? I think a lightning tower would be quite good. Get some early damage in.
Maybe. I mean, that's justified because it's opposite an ice, and that's our normal MO.
Yeah, well, I was thinking fire tower here, maybe. Because it's between both these ice towers, and it can get stuff from the new path. So fire here, and then lightning here, I'd say. We can afford both now. Shall I grab both?
Yeah. I'm going to keep an eye on the other path 2 this wave, because that's the one we've kind of neglected for the longest. The chicken tower died.
Oh, that's fine.
That's fine. That wasn't doing anything. We were expecting that.
Yeah.
Now everything's really loud. I can't hear a thing.
Yeah.
There are creepers as well to consider.
I was thinking, which music setting is it for lightning?
Ambient or weather, I would have thought.
Yeah, it's weather. Wait, it's weather for the thunder. Now it's stopped because the round's ended.
Yeah. Well, I'll start the next wave because we did fine that wave.